What's up, boys? We are back, and man, has it been forever. Alright, it's been a while, but I don't know about you, Lou, it feels super good to be back. I can't wait to be making more regular content, and that is one thing that we're focusing on coming up here, is trying to get more videos out on a weekly basis like we've been doing before. And so we've got a few big announcements today, but I think we're both stoked to be back for sure.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get back to working on the cars. I've got several things planned for the WRX in the upcoming future, so I'm really excited to just get back to work on the cars together.
Hell yeah, so that's the plan. So as far as today, what we need you guys' help with is our first big announcement. We're looping it back to where we started a year ago and going on the Express Rally again this year. So if you've been following us to the beginning, first of all, shout out to you guys, you're the real OGs. And secondly, we need help picking what car to take on this rally. This year's rally is going to be even bigger and better than last year. Scott has planned a killer route. Let me give you a few of the details of what's going on this year. So we're going to be heading over to Las Vegas on a Thursday night. The rally starts Friday morning and goes all the way through Sunday. So starting in Las Vegas and it ends in Pikes Peak, Colorado, with a few awesome stops along the way. So we're going to Park City, Utah, Aspen, Colorado, taking scenic drives through Zion National Park, Dixie National Forest, Independence Pass, and Pikes Peak. All awesome driving roads. Scott has put a huge emphasis on the actual routes this year. Not that he didn't last year, but even more so this year. And after what we did last year, I know this year is going to be a banger. So what we need your help with is we've got two awesome Subarus here, and we don't know which one to take. If you've been following us, you know we took the wagon last year, and that was a blast. But Lewis has done a little bit of work to the WRX this year that makes it a serious contender to take on the rally. So what have you done to the car?
So since last year, we've done the KW coilovers on here. We've also added the Perrin front and rear sway bars, just gotten the suspension dialed in, so it just absolutely rips. But other things that are not so performance-wise, but we did the STI seat swap, so that's definitely a little bit more comfier to sit in, grips you while you're ripping through the corners. And other than that, we swapped out the wheels, still same size and specs, but now everything is dialed in exactly how I want it. So it's completely set if we want to take it on the rally.
So what you're telling me is this thing's gonna handle pretty well.
Could be.
I think the WRX could be a fun car to take, but we want to hear you guys' opinion down in the comments below. Which car should we take? The WRX or the Legacy wagon? You guys are gonna help us make this decision.
Okay guys, so I might have just lied just a little bit, but we just have a little bit of fine tuning to do on the coilovers just to get it to absolutely dialed in where I want it to be. So we're just gonna do a little fine tuning on the rebound settings today on the coilovers.
Yeah, I gotta call you out a little bit here. I don't know how you drove this car to California. I took his car out on the freeway the other day and punched it getting on an on-ramp, and there was a dip in the road, and I swear to God the car was floating for like a second, and it came back down, and I have never been so sketched out in my life. So we need to fix that today. Like Lewis said, we're gonna jump on that, make a few adjustments, and take it out to a local road and see if we got it dialed in. So let's go ahead and get working on it.
So to start off, we're going to adjust the rebound on the front coilovers. That is also done from the top of the struts here. But a good rule of thumb when you're adjusting is you definitely want it, because you might not remember where your previous settings were at. So we're going to go ahead and max it all the way to hard on the rebound settings, just so we know where we're starting at, and we'll back down from there, just so that way we have a good constant knowing where we are at on the settings. So we're going to go ahead and set those to full hard. So I believe beforehand we were at pretty much in the middle for rebound settings. We were at about 9 clicks open. So we want to run it a little bit stiffer. So we're going to give 12 a try first. So we're at 18 fully open right now. So we're going to back off 6 real quick.
All right, we are taking huge L's. The rears, for the minor adjustment that we have to do, are a major pain in the ass to get to. Look, what are you doing over here?
If you're a WRX owner, you know the pain of working in these trunks and how many pockets there are on all these covers, because my rear coilovers are back here, the top I need to get access to. So I gotta pull off this plastic trim here and all these pockets here to get access to those, so we can just make those minor adjustments with the rebounds.
Big L for the boys. So we're gonna let Lewis pull that stuff out and make those adjustments and then go out and test this thing out.
One eternity later.
Okay, so all this work pulling out all this stuff just to get this exposed to get back to that little opening right there. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same as we did on the front, go to full hard setting on there, and then back it off and just go down by 6. So we'll be at 12. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into that real quick.
All right, so we got the car set to where we think it needs to be. Got Lou over here, little cold start. So we're gonna head over to a local road that has some nice twists and turns to it. I'm bringing my car so I can follow him and get some follow runs with the GoPro mounted to the front of it, get some cool shots while we're testing the car out. And if it needs any fine tuning, fine tune it out there. We left all the stuff out of the trunk, so it'll be really easy to do. So we'll see you when we're over there. All right, so we're up at the top of this road. That's gonna be a pretty fun test run for the WRX, see if the adjustments we made have it feeling how we want it to. So I put the GoPro on the back of the wagon there. So Lewis is behind me. He's gonna follow me down and try to stay as close as possible within a safe distance so that we can get some cool shots with the GoPro. And then I'll probably sit on some corners as he's doing some test runs up and down the mountain to make a little edit for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and test, and we'll see you guys in a sec. All right, so Lewis thinks the car feels pretty good, but we may need to adjust it to be slightly harder. So I'm gonna run up to him, hop in the car, take it for one lap up the road. If it needs any adjustment, we'll adjust it, let him drive it back down, and we should be good to go. This thing grips so nice.
Alright, so we just got done with those canyon runs with Stella. I really hope you guys enjoyed those clips that Nick got, because they were looking so sweet. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave the settings at where they're at. I think we got them pretty dialed in, and it's just absolutely ripping through turns. The straights feel great, it's absolutely stable, but I'm going to go ahead and drive it home, take it on the freeway, see how it feels, and we'll go from there. But I think that this will be where the settings remain. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video for us today. But as we said, please let us know, do you want to see Stella on the rally, or do you want to see the wagon come out again? We want your guys' opinion. So if you guys like this video and want to see more content on that upcoming rally, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.